Hi, my name is Jessica, your Zon Tools tutorial assistant. For today's video, we will discuss the rule parameters used by our automation tool. Let's start with our feature that handles the bidding adjustment for our keywords or targets, which is Automate 3.0. Automate 3.0 works on all targets, PAT and EAT, and keywords of all matches. Every 6 hours, bids are adjusted based on your ACOS goals or your max ACOS, clicks, or your minimum action clicks and your maximum keyword spend. The new bids are calculated based on clicks, sales, maximum ACOS, minimum bid and your maximum bid. Automate 3.0 will wait for one of the three conditions before it starts working. Number 1. If the keyword or target reached maximum keyword spend without sales. Automate 3.0 will immediately drop its bid to the minimum bid, regardless of the number of clicks the keyword or target has. Number 2. If the keyword or target reached the minimum action clicks, and there are no sales. Automate 3.0 will immediately drop its bid to the minimum bid. Number 3. If the keyword or target reached minimum action clicks, and there are sales. Automate 3.0 will then look at the keyword ACOS, compare it to the target max ACOS, and adjust bids as defined below. Automate 3.0 algorithm will calculate the optimal bid for each entity, keyword or target, based on its conversion rate. The system will move toward the optimal bid with daily increments or decrements of between 0% to 100% per day based on the bid change speed or change rate you have set on your PGN creation or edit rule configuration. Automate 3.0 bid range is limited by the minimum and maximum bid. Automate 3.0 will never pause nor enable your keywords or targets. Next part of our rule parameters is the keyword miner and terminator. Same as AM 3.0, keyword miner and terminator works every 6 hours on 3 main triggers. Min action clicks, max spend, max ACOS. Orders 7. Relevancy sales, keyword miner. Keyword miner and terminator will wait for one of the two conditions before it starts working. Number 1. Customer search term reached the maximum spend without sales, terminator will negate the search term, regardless of the number of clicks it has. The logic behind this is so that you won't overspend on search terms that are not giving you actual conversion. Number 2. Customer search term reached the minimum action clicks. Keyword miner and terminator will look at the ACOS. If the ACOS is above your threshold or your set target max ACOS, terminator will negate the search term. If the ACOS is below your threshold or your set target max ACOS, with orders 7 equal or above to your set relevancy sales on your PGN, keyword miner will mine the search term and add into the PGN as a new keyword. How does keyword miner mine? For exact campaign is equal to exact match. For phrase campaign, match type is phrase match, and negated as negative exact for our search term isolation strategy. And for broad campaign, the match type is broad match, then and negated as negative phrase for our search term isolation strategy. Now with terminator, how are search terms negated? For phrase campaign, we negate it as negative exact. For broad campaign, negative exact, and lastly, for auto campaign it is also negated as negative exact match. Take note that the maximum set of allowed words for a negative term is up to 4 only. Any term longer than 4 words will be added as a negative keyword but truncated. For example, the bad performing search term is silicon matte for baking cookies. This search term is longer than 4. The system will negate it as silicon matte for baking. Next on our rule parameters is the target miner and asinator. Same with our other rule parameters, target miner and asinator works every 6 hours on 3 main triggers, thresholds. These are minimum action clicks, maximum keyword spend or max spend, maximum ACOS or maybe you're more familiar with it as target max ACOS, the orders 7, and relevancy sales. Target miner and asinator will wait for one of the two conditions before it starts working. If the target search term reached the max keyword spend and without sales, asinator will negate the search term regardless of the number of clicks the search term has. Now if the target search term reached the minimum action clicks, target miner and asinator will look at the target ACOS. If ACOS is above threshold, then asinator will negate the search term. If ACOS is below the threshold and order 7 is equal or above relevancy sales set on your PGN. Target miner will mine the search term. How does target miner mines? For the ASIN ad group on your PAT campaign, the target ASIN is added. Now for your brand and category ad groups on your PAT campaign, the target ASIN is negated. How does Asinator negates? The ASIN is negated for your brand and category ad groups from your PAT campaign, as well as on your auto ad group. We are now on the last topic for this video. Bid Gambler. So how does it work? Bid Gambler works on all your targets and keywords once every 7 days on 3 main triggers. Clicks and bid. 7 days after the latest bid change, whether manual or automated, we look at the keyword's last 6-month clicks. If clicks equals 0, Bid Gamble will change bid to old bid plus change rate assigned. Bid Gambler will deactivate itself when the first click is reached, and never run again for that keyword or target. Bid Gambler bid range is limited by your maximum bid. Bid Gambler does not work on test ad groups, which is the legacy automation. And those are the 6 rule parameters of our automation tool. Continue watching our tutorial videos to learn and understand more about how Zon Tools works.